Hi, my name is Matthew Bracamonte. Today is April 24th, 2021, and yesterday I signed the dotted line accepting a new position in Denver, Colorado as a one-on-one paraprofessional. This situation has been in the making for several months, and I have based my entire project on advocating for closing the achievement gap by changing disciplinary actions students receive at school in Denver. The first day that I walk into this job, I will be aware of the social culture and expectations of the school environment. From what I already know, this school, Strive Prep Westwood, provides employees with professional development once a month. The topics covered in these workshops include training on ways to provide a multicultural education and how to institute equity. In the mornings before students arrive at school, I will remind myself to show care and equity to my students. For instance, I will show respect and care to students who are acting in disruptive or emotional ways with care, empathy, and understanding. It is important to treat students with kindness and respect so they do not want to miss school. According to Denver Mile High magazine, in an article titled, "Why Are Achievement Gaps So Wide at Denver Public Schools?" Students miss school. When students miss school, they miss valuable opportunities to prepare for standardized tests. One example of showing care to students who are having a crisis is to allow them to speak to a trusted adult on campus during their crisis. This sets them up for success because they get to tell about their feelings and their side of the story, as opposed to getting in trouble. Instead, they feel trusted. One thing that I could have done differently during this entire research process on advocating for closing the achievement gap in Denver through disciplinary policy change is speaking about this research during my interviews with schools this past week. I answered so many of their questions that I failed to bring in some of my research and facts into my answers. Still, through the research and work that I have done thus far, I have a completely different state of mind on how I will discipline students in the future. I try not to discipline anymore at the school anyhow. But instead, now I know to become curious about their feelings, emotions, and thoughts at the moment during their unwanted behavior. I have even narrowed down my vision on how I want to help by creating advocacy statements that support schools to change disciplinary procedures, an effort to decrease suspensions and expulsions. Not only is teaching to the core standards a must, but so is respecting, incorporating, and highlighting the unique differences in each student and their backgrounds. When these things are done, less behavioral issues are likely to occur, and that leads to opportunities for students of color to enjoy school, create connections with teachers, and have outlets during crisis, as opposed to exclusionary disciplines such as suspension and expulsion. What I know now is how important it is for school leaders to provide training for and to promote a multicultural education. To me, this is very exciting, and I know that I will bring great ideas to celebrate diversity because I have experience planning multicultural events at my current job. Denver, here I come, and I can't wait to make a difference by helping close the achievement gap.